I joined the most OP Minecraft SMP, and you can join too. Just watch the end to find out how. I'm gonna try to get to 20 hearts on this SMP, and if I don't, my brother will spray me with the hose for 1 minute at the end of the video. I joined the server and I was on top of a huge lava cast. I went down because I needed to get some kills quick. I found someone and I started punching them, but then they started running away. I still killed them though. I got another heart. I just need 9 more. For some reason, the player teleported to me, so I tried killing him again, but then I felt bad, so I stopped. I was being nice, not smart, so I actually might get sprayed at the end of the video. I killed a sheep for food, and then I went to get some tools to mine, but I quickly realized that I couldn't do this myself. I needed someone else to give me loot, so I asked in chat if anyone could, that's Hebrew. I asked in chat if anyone could teleport to me, and I had a plan. I made a little hole, and when someone teleported to me, I would try to kill them and get a free heart. This wasn't the best trap, but the best trap is at the end of the video, so get ready. I told the player to teleport to me, but he said he knew it was a trap because he watched my other videos, but I guess he regretted saying that, so he ended up TPing to me. He was way stronger than me, but I still tried to kill him, and that wasn't a good idea. I respawned and I was back to 10 hearts. Things aren't looking good, and if I keep it like this, I'm probably gonna be soaked by the end of this video. A player gave me good loot, and then I ran out of spawn. Then the player that killed me before wanted to join my team, so I told him he would have to give me all of his armor if he wanted to join. Obviously he said no, so I left spawn again. I found this village type thing that looked like Diagon Alley. There was just no one there, but then I noticed something. It was a player named It's Kelpie, and he gave me some loot. Then the player named Fellas teleported to me and he started killing us, and then I died. This was so bad because I only had 9 hearts left, and if I didn't want to get sprayed by my brother, I needed to think fast. I got some more loot, and then Fellas said he was gonna hunt me down, so I needed to hide quick. I couldn't lose another heart. I hid under a bridge near spawn, and he literally went on top of me. Luckily, I managed to run away, and I told the other player Kelpie to follow me. I realized that I had no other choice but to kill Kelpie, even though he was very nice to me before, but I needed hearts, so it was time for a sacrifice. I missed my first shot, and then he started digging down. I told him that it was a mistake, but he didn't believe me. Then out of the blue, while all of this was happening, a player named Ashamar TP'd to me. He said I could kill him, so I did. And then Kelpie came from behind and he almost killed me, but I survived. Now I was back to 10 hearts, which was good, but it wasn't good enough. So I decided to randomly TP to a player. This player literally just flew in front of my eyes. Then I tried killing him and it actually worked, so I was pretty confused. But now I had 11 hearts, so that was good. Teleporting to a random player went really well for me, so I'm gonna try to do it again. This time I teleported to a player named Jebby, and oh boy, was that a mistake. I asked him for some loot and he said I should follow him to his base. This guy is really stacked, so I have to be careful. He showed me to a villager house and then he broke a block underground. There was a few zombies blocking, so I started killing them. Very bad idea. He killed me and I respawned at spawn. Apparently he needed those villagers, so I was pretty dumb. I teleported back to him and this time I wouldn't do that again. He had some shulkers in the room, so I decided to whoa, that's some pretty good loot. I took all of it and I was probably not supposed to do that because he started chasing me. Somehow I got out of the door and ran. I ran for about 30 seconds and then I enderpearled and died. Now things were actually bad, but then I noticed something. There was crates that I could get free loot from, so I did the only logical thing to do. I bought 3 diamond crate keys and this is what I got. 2 diamond blocks, a wither skull, and a diamond hoe. At first I thought this was worthless, but then I realized that a wither skull is rare, and maybe I could trade it in with another player. I asked if anyone wanted to trade in the wither skull for something in the chat, and fellas, the person that killed me before wanted to trade. If I died right now, I would have to get sprayed by my brother, so basically I just need to not die. I teleported to him and he said drop it, so I said that's not how a trade works. He starts chasing me. I jump into the water and get pretty far, and then I TP'd to the first person I could press because I needed to get out of there quick. I teleported to a player called God at Crystal, and he had no loot, so I tried killing him. This was a bad idea. I died, and now I only had 9 hearts. I walked around the lobby for a bit, and then Jebby, the other player that killed me before, gave me some insane loot. Then I had an idea. Maybe I could just get some people with no armor and farm them, if there was any on this SMP. I got the first player, and his name was I Am Red. He was gonna be the first sacrifice. I was gonna make a hole and sacrifice everyone that I found, but on the way, a player named Framers TP'd to me. He only had iron armor, so I thought we were fine. But this is what he did when I started mining the hole. He killed me, so I need to get revenge right now. I needed to trap this player, but before I could do that, I needed a few more hearts. So I got a few players that would let me take theirs. I got them and put them in a hole. Then I killed them. I did this a few times and I was at 13 hearts now. I wanted to do this more, but then Kelpie teleported to me and started killing me. But I'm so good at the game, so I killed him first. Now it's time for the best trap of the video. And if I don't get 20 hearts in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna be sprayed by my brother. For this trap, I'm gonna build really high, and when the player teleports to me, I'm gonna hit them off. The only problem was, bro, I left the game. So I had no choice but to do the trap on his teammate. It's Kelpie. I anyways had to get him back for trying to kill me before, so this was gonna be good. I finished building and then he TP'd to me. I tried hitting him off, but he hit me off first. I clutched, but then he jumped on me and hit me off. and this time I died. There was only one last chance, and for that I needed a command to work. Slash back, and it actually worked. When I teleported back, there was a player named I Am Red there too. He gave me an axe, so I went to go get wood to build up and kill Kelpie. I built up and I didn't have enough blocks. So I went down, got some materials, and went back up to kill him. I built up to his level, and then I just hit him off. Easy. I looked down and I saw that I Am Red was with a player named Blaze MC Official. Blaze was actually my friend, and he's also in some other videos. So I went down to ask him what he was doing here. He said he heard that I joined, and he gave me some armor. I told him that I needed 20 hearts quickly, and Blaze had the smart idea of killing our own teammate. So that's exactly what we did. The problem was that Blaze got the kill, so that didn't help me at all. I told Blaze we should teleport someone to us and kill them. But this would be our biggest mistake. God at Crystal teleported to us, and we tried to fight him. But he was way too strong, so we had to run. We all had to split up, and I made a little secret base underground. A player fell into my base, and I asked if I could sacrifice him for hearts. He said yes. Now I had 14 hearts, which was really good because I was getting closer to my goal every second. Me and Blaze met up, and we were gonna have a duel where if he won, my brother would have to spray me right then. But if I won, he would have to give me all of his hearts. So we started the fight. Check the description for the IP. So many players are joining. What the heck? Stop.